Right now, a debate underway at D.C.'s Wilson building. Is the district ready for autonomous rideshare vehicles?
All right, so we know the council is considering a bill that would pave the way for driverless rides. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz gets us up to speed.
Some companies have already been testing out their vehicles in D.C., but with humans behind the wheel. Several companies testified today, but the focus was on Waymo. They've been doing trial runs in D.C. for 2 years now. They say by now they've driven down every D.C. street. D.C. officials say it's not a matter of if AVs come to D.C., it's a matter of when. The race is on to bring autonomous rideshare vehicles, or AVs, to the district. D.C. is considering a bill to phase in the driverless service, limiting companies to 200 cars until 2028.
There are, of course, very unique things here. Spontaneous motorcades, significant physical security infrastructure. But the reality is that the Waymo driver is proven to be generalizable in a number of urban environments.
Being safer than the worst driver on the road out there is not a very high bar.
Safety among the top questions from D.C. council members.
And what we have demonstrated over a track record of 220 million miles is a 94% reduction in serious injury collisions.
Waymo says data shows robo-taxis are safer than most human drivers. In their 2-year run in D.C., Waymo says they haven't had any crashes they consider to be serious collisions.
There have been a handful of collisions. Most of them have been the fault of other human drivers.
Accessibility for passengers with disabilities and job losses among the other top concerns.
An autonomous vehicle cannot come to the aid of a human that's on the side of the road that needs some type of assistance.
Obika Griffith is among the drivers questioning whether his career is on the line.
Job loss, it has been a concern and continues to be a concern. The reality is there is going to be tremendous career development and career opportunity with the expansion of the AV industry.
Waymo pushing back on claims that their introduction to a market means less money for rideshare drivers.
They were down in LA and San Francisco.
Uber says some of their drivers have taken a hit in other parts of the country that have autonomous vehicles. Waymo has already started building depots for their vehicles in wards 5 and 7. If this service gets the green light, it would only be available in the district. That's because Maryland and Virginia have yet to pass AV legislation. They're expected to take up this issue next year. Now, Waymo says they want this to be a region-wide service. Outside the Wilson building, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.